Hey, if you want to laugh, cry, panic, and throw up, here is your FEC candidate filing form. First, let's go home. And it's going to ask me if I want to set up an investment vehicle, which to me reads as an asset class. I do not think that trust qualifies as that because it has an old nasty house in it that doesn't get any income. So we're going to go ahead and skip for now. We're going to go into Schedule A, assets and unearned income. Fair market value exceeding $1,000. We don't have any of that because my IRA has $90 in it and Jeff has nothing. Yes, I want to skip it. I don't have money. Schedule C, earned income. So we've got the state of Maine, legislative salary. This is Ann Taylor. This is my graduate internship. This is Soul Strategies, email marketing, because, you know, I'm a baller, but not like Jeff with his town of South Berwick, $502. And then Jeff's salary here, which is how we pay the bills. So let's go to liabilities. It says members are required to report all liabilities by real property, including mortgages on their property residence. I'm not a member, so it says exclude any mortgages on your personal residence unless it is rented or you are a member. So the issue here is for Rocket Mortgage. This is joint. You want to know why? Because the loan is jointly under the estate of James Lovell, who is my deceased previous spouse. I get in trouble for not putting him on. There's my car loan. There's Jeff's mortgage and equity loan. There are my student loans and Jeff's car loan. Yeah, this position held as an officer, director, trustee of an organization, partner, proprietor, representative, employee, or consultant of any corporation, firm, partnership, or any business enterprise, or any nonprofit organization, or any labor organization, or any educational or other institution other than the United States. So that sounds like outside of the United States. I think they just mean the federal government. So we skip that. Next. Schedule F. Do you have any reportable agreement? I click this. You don't even want to know what's going to bring me to some spreadsheet. I don't have any of these. Compensation in excess of $5,000 paid by one source. Are wages not compensation? I call bullshit, so I think that's a no. I think this form is really, really crazy. They make sure that you really want to skip it. So you must answer each of these questions. If you plan to answer yes on any question, please consult with the Committee on Ethics prior to submitting your filing. Trust details. Blind trust. Accepted trust, where you have no knowledge of the assets. But how would you know if you don't know? Exemption. Have you excluded from this report any other assets, unearned income, because they met all three tests for exemption. Well, I don't know if anything met all three tests for exemption, but let's just pop back here. My question here. Last question. Report revolving charge accounts, i.e. credit cards, only if the balance at the close of the reporting period exceeded $10,000. Is that the cumulative balance or is it the balance on one revolving account? Because if it's cumulative, the answer is yes. If it is one, the answer is no, because my credit's not that good. At the end of the day, if we go, we're not going to press file. I put comments in all of these, but we're not going to say them. This form is meant to be read by people with some wealth and assets, which I have not. Therefore, it makes it more confusing. That's all I have to say about that. So, yeah, happy filing, folks.